At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chikwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chikwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with the selection of just about everything, with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bethany Bronco basketball. You see the back of the Bronco right here, looking at us, now waving at you. That is our very own Rylan Ortiz. Thank you for joining us. We are live on GSN Sports and Talk. Woo! I'm telling you, I am so excited for this game between Ardmore and our Broncos on homecoming night. It is a beautiful night. I don't know if the rain has started coming yet. We're expecting a little rain in the area, and we're hoping that Bethany rains down some threes because it's going to be a contested matchup. The boys on the JV side faced each other. Bethany scrapped out of victory, and it was a tough victory there at the end of that game. It was a physical game, and I'm expecting a physical game here at the varsity level. And so it's going to be a good one here in Bethany. Our girls dominated. It was a big win for them, and that's just because that Lady Tigers team is on the come up. They had a lot of freshmen, only one senior, one junior on the team, and the rest were all freshmen. But here on the guys' side, it's a different story. It has still got a youthful movement, but they have more seniors for sure. 2 seniors are going to start in Aiden Ellison and Christian Loftus. We know for sure Ellison is the player to watch. He averages about 13 points per game. He's leading the team in points. You also have Stubblefield, the sophomore, Jackson, the sophomore, and then it looks like it's going to be number 22. Coach switches it up a little bit. He's going with Laster in the starting lineup. That's number 22. And so we'll have all of that here in just a minute. I imagine Bethany will roll with its normal crew with Brett Brady back. He missed a game as he was in a 7-on-7 tournament in Las Vegas, out of all places. It was a tough one to miss him. We're able still to win against Anadarko, lost against Weatherford in a tough battle, won yesterday. I mean, it's been so many games lately. It's been a flurry. This will be the 3rd game this week tonight because we had Clinton rescheduled from a month ago, and that ended up being yesterday. But tonight is the last home game in the regular season. We get to host a playoff game. That will be a week from tomorrow on Saturday. And that bracket is interesting because if we win that first round, which is district, we are District 5. If we beat Aztec Charter, which on paper we should, but you never can just chalk it up. But if we go in and take care of business, we're going to face the winner of Oklahoma Christian and John Marshall, and that will be a big-time matchup. But it is here at Bethany, and then we'd have to go to Weatherford, where we could end up facing Weatherford at some point down the line. So a lot to play for tonight, even though it doesn't impact the records overall. I mean, it does, but not your seeding or standing as we head into playoffs. The Tigers are 16-5. Our Broncos are 17-5. And so it's going to be a good matchup, Luke. I can't wait. Let me go ahead and bring Luke Young in. Luke, what's your vibe about tonight's game?
I wasn't going to say anything. You were killing it right there, John. You were knocking that pregame out of the park right there.
I'm down here by myself, Luke, so I forgot that we had other people. You're so far away from me, but I had to bring you in here.
Well, I mean, you hit the nail on the head previewing that playoff stuff as well. It's the same as the women's. Play your best right now because you know you've got tough matchups coming up down the road. And Ardmore is going to be a very, very good late-season test.
I want to thank Simplified Tech Solutions, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard. Their number at Simplified Tech Solutions is 405-212-4248. Mr. Eric Wines helps us out at GSN, so I want to thank Simplified Tech Solutions. Right now, the starters are being announced from Ardmore, which gives us a chance to give a shout-out to the PA announcer that's normally here, but he's not, and that's Mr. Dave Stiles. Want to say we miss you, Dave. Looking forward to you being back. He's with his wife. I want to give a shout-out to Miss Gayleen Stiles, who's dealing with some injuries after a car wreck, and we hope that you're doing okay recovering. And I know that you two are watching this game, and your fill-in is doing an admirable job as he's introducing Ardmore. He's a little too hyped for them. We don't want to give them much love. But we do have a big crowd here tonight. Super excited about this game because the Broncos stands are filled. It's homecoming, so a lot of adults in the building. Good student section here tonight, and I'm sure the guys are ready to go. We've already gone over the Ardmore starting lineup, so let's take a peek to the starters of our Bethany Broncos. Coming in at 17-5, senior number 1, Denton Jaggers. He's got a T-shirt. I'm wearing the T-shirt Chapman gave me last game, so I hope I don't get another one. Luke, if you were down here, maybe you would get one.
I mean, do you think you could yell at them to launch one up here above the away crowd real quick?
Jagger Weaver coming out, who's a senior. Then Seth Greiner, another senior. So we've got 3 seniors right off the bat, and then we get to the sophomore Brett Brady. And then number junior Malachi Chapman, who gave me the shirt last time, and I'm wearing it now. He had a big game, Luke. Chapman was on fire against Clinton. I think it was 24 points, maybe 6 threes. I don't remember the the exact stat line, but I know he was shooting the lights out of the ball.
Big game might be an understatement for how big a game he had. What did he finish with, like 29? Something crazy?
I think it was 24, if I'm not mistaken, but it was a huge 24. So jump ball coming here. This is Jackson. He's 6'3", maybe a little taller. Brady's listed at 6'6". Jackson versus Brady. Tip is up. Ardmore is going to take possession first. Number 3 is Ellison. He is the leading scorer. He's a guard, and he is quick, fast, and you can see the speed right there as he tries to go around Griner. A quick foul on Griner, and I know why Coach Holliday has Griner on Ellison, because Griner is a dog on defense, but that quick foul hurts Bethany.
Yeah, they're going to have to be careful about that all day long. We've seen games in the past where these defenders have gotten into early foul trouble.
Stubblefield drives in on Jaggers. The ball's going to roll in. This is an aggressive Ardmore offense, especially one-on-one type of basketball. We'll see if Bethany's able to go into the post here. They've got 2 on the block. Little high screen action. Jaggers, that's Jagger Weaver, kicks out Chapman. He's got an open look. Does he start off on fire? And he does. Woo!
Oh, man, John. Does that mean what it might mean? What we think it might mean?
I sure hope so. When he's hitting, it's a dangerous Broncos team. Now, that net is a new net. It was put on by Coach Saylor the boys game, before the boys game yesterday, and that popped so hard it kind of caught up in the rim. We told you about Ellison. Misses. It just rimmed out. Controlled by Brady. Now we're out. We're cooking. Griner's on the left. What's he going to do? He's going to drive in. He was looking for Brady, but knocked away by Jackson. Here comes Loftus. Loftus in, back out. That's a lefty. Ellison long. No good. Good rebound from Griner. A great rebounding guard. That's a jump ball pointing Bethany's way after Ardmore won that tip.
Yeah, I mean, that is number 22, Tyson Lassiter, going after the ball right there. Griner wanted the foul, not going to get it. I agree with this call by the official. That's just a jump ball.
We do have a press from Ardmore. Handled beautifully by Bethany. An open Jaggers. Jaggers was cutting a little bit harder than Griner expected. Ball goes out of bounds. They beat the press, but then forced into a turnover.
Yeah, against this Ardmore team, that's just kind of a mistake you can't have. Ardmore thrives on challenging their opponents to be as physical as they are. They do it in basketball. They do it in football. They even do it in sports like baseball and softball. Expect that a lot tonight.
The sophomore Neal in for Griner. After that first foul, he's pulled. Little offensive set here from Ardmore. Ball's loose. They control it. Going to get to start over here. 3-2 is their score. Just a 1-point lead from Bethany. That 3 from Chapman. Ball's on the right side, back to the middle. Pump fake. This is Loftus. Little hop, skip, and a finish. 1-point lead. Press from Ardmore. They're going to try and speed up Bethany into some turnovers, make them a little chaotic. Let's see if they handle it. They haven't had much problems with press in the past, and they don't on that trip. Jaggers for 2.
No, and that's because Bethany runs a very dangerous press. They're used to it.
Bethany very well coached from Coach Holliday on the offensive end. Great ball movement. Defensive end used to this kind of, they usually play man. They're in a zone defense. Jackson, they got some skilled players on this Ardmore team. I'm telling you, we've got a game here, ladies and gentlemen.
John, you mentioned you thought they were underrated. They might be proving it here early.
Nice pass from Neal to Brady. Takes a bump. Good call from the official there. Foul is on number 22, Laster. Not in a shooting motion, so just a baseline out of bounds play. I am joined by Rylan Ortiz, the Bronco no longer suited up. He is here, the sophomore. We're going to give him a little love, and he's going to join me and Luke as well on this broadcast.
This is a 3-man crew for the first time tonight.
There we go with Greg Brady for 2. Rylan, thank you for being with us.
Absolutely, John. Mascot had to take a little bit of break. He's getting a little hot-headed in there. So.
Oh, Chapman with a steal. We got a pass ahead. Is it too far? It is. Great defensive play there from number 1 Stubblefield. Now there's then another great defensive play Denton Jaggers with a steal. He takes a shot, and then Weaver takes a shot. Let's see if Jaggers is going to be okay. Looks like he will be. That's going to be 2 team fouls. Second team foul, though, on Laster. At the last minute, he got the starting nod. He's picked up 2 quick fouls. Let's see if Coach goes to the bench quick. 7-6 is our score. 7 points for Bethany. Neal loses control of the ball, able to stay with it. Chapman has it now. Chapman passes ahead. Jaggers. Here he goes. Hard to the rim. He's fouled. No call. Thought he took a shot up in the neck area. 9-6. Jaggers is needing to be a monster this game. Tough left-handed shot up from Ellison. He has the green light, you can tell. Turnover. 2-on-1. Stubblefield back. Nice pass back to Jackson for the finish.
Yeah, this Ardmore team is loaded with big guys, and, man, they are just putting them in the paint and getting quick points.
Not just big, super athletic as well. Here comes Jaggers on the right side. Over to Chapman. Chapman fires up, heat check. Little long. Rebound, Laster still in there with 2 fouls. Laster passes ahead. Loftus and Ellison look very similar out there with their games. Laster driving in. Good job from Weaver to stay right there with him. Loftus is going to go left, loses control of the ball. I think he touched it last, and he did.
It's going to take that. Yeah, it's going to take that multiple times. Lack of turnovers on our end, forcing turnovers on the other end. That's how this game is going to be won, in my opinion.
Robson checks in for the first time. Weaver going to take a seat. 9-8, 1-point game. You see the score there if you're watching on YouTube. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. If you're listening on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, thank you for joining us. You have a viewing opportunity on YouTube. Here comes Chapman, elbow. Robson, he goes left, finds Dempsey Neal. Neal crosses back. He's got space. Oh, good closeout. Couldn't pull that trigger. He's on the left wing looking inside. Brady's got a size advantage. There is a little bit of a double team, but there's a great cut from Jaggers and a finish with the left.
Wow, great left by Denton Jaggers. Just the size of Denton and the hops.
Great hops from Jaggers up top. Ardmore, little space for Ellison. Surprised. He's been very aggressive with the shot, but he wisely held on to it here, looking for another offensive set, cross-court pass. Little drive in, floater, pretty basket from the senior.
Great shot. But I think we just need to keep going. Oh.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Blaster. Coach left him in, and it's going to haunt them. Laster taking a seat, but Coach wanted him out before he picked up that foul. You only get 5 in high school. He's already got 3 in the first quarter, so not sure he'll touch the court again in the first half. 11-10 is our score. Neal going left, Brobston. Little switch on their man-to-man defense. Nice backdoor cut from Chapman. He's just short on the finish. Oh, beautiful cut and find. Couldn't convert. Ellison, he's going to go all the way to the rim. Piece of the arm from Brady. That's going to give an and 1. So the lead goes to Ardmore, 12-11, and a chance to make it 13-11.
Coast to coast, end to end, so fast. Ardmore is so good about moving the ball up the floor. Bethany has to be defensively mindful at every chance. They cannot afford something like that to go by.
First foul on Brady. He is going to come out, Sidness, the junior, in. Aiden Ellison, the senior, bucket. Give him 3 points after that and 1. Neal's going to be fouled again. That was close. Thought it might. It was a lot of contact on both players. They're really trying to force him into some turnovers. That's Lee who checked in. He's a sophomore. So all these fouls, which is 4, there's 1 more that's going to send Bethany to the line. They'll be in the bonus. But there have been a lot of hand checks. Ardmore's going to have to watch this. The refs have been consistent with that call. Neal uses it to his advantage. Gets to the rim. Shot. Good.
Holy cannoli. Great left hand by Dempsey Neal.
Ortiz drops the cannoli again. Luke, you might have to help us with the scoreboard. It says 13-11. It was either wrong earlier or wrong now.
It should be 13-13 right now.
Three-pointer up and good. Now 13-16 should be.
Oh, now they're updating it.
Here comes Neal. Gets to the left, finds Chapman wide open. Three, no good. The scoreboard's got it all mixed up. He's trying to fix it. Now we're back here with a minute to go in this first quarter. Ardmore with the lead, free throw jumper, and another bucket for Loftus.
Loftus just playing with pure athleticism right now. Great shot for him.
A little bit of a lead here, 18-13. Neal getting surrounded. Here comes Brobston, the sophomore. Back to Neal in the corner. He drives baseline, and another foul on the lead. That's 2 fouls. We're at the free throw line. Good job from the sophomore Neal to be aggressive, to kind of force that contact so that we can stop the clock and get potentially 2 points.
One thing I've noticed about Ardmore, they get to their spots extremely well, but the foul numbers, and you saw Lee right there biting on the hard move to the right, occasionally they find themselves a little bit out of control. That's something Bethany can capitalize on.
So, Coach, I believe it's Cubitt, if I'm not mistaken, for Ardmore. He's got a decision here. He's got 2 guards in foul trouble, one with 3, that's Laster, and then his backup, Lee, just picked up his second. 1 free throw good. Is it going to go Bethany's way? Nope. Ref signals red ball. Ardmore in the red jersey shorts have a chance to extend the lead with 33 seconds to go. 18-14, a 1-for-2 trip for Neal.
Yeah, questionable call there on the possession of the ball. But
Loftus and Ellison kind of a 2-man game. They're passing back and forth. This is Ellison, number 3. Back to Loftus. Oh, he thought about the shot. Now he might shoot it. 10 seconds. They want the last shot. Go to the corner. Baseline up. Nice finish from Stubblefield. 2 seconds. 1. He's fouled. No call. That's a tough one. Refs usually don't like that call, but boy, he was fouled as he brought it up. Strong first quarter from Ardmore, 20-14. Luke, let's go to you. What do you think so far about this first quarter?
Ooh, that was a fun one, guys. That was a fun one right there. There are things that both sides are taking advantage of very well. Ardmore, like I mentioned, getting to their spots. They've got great court vision, but Bethany is hanging right with them. Now, they do need to take a little bit more advantage of how out of control Ardmore can get. I think in this one-on-one matchup, they're going to have a better opportunity than you might think, John.
Well, folks, y'all stay with us because Toro Taxes has a special $10 coupon for the concession stand here at Bethany. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway. If you mention us in our broadcast, then you get 25% off your prepared taxes. 25% off and a $10 coupon coming up here in just a minute. We'll be back right after this short break.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
We're back. GSN Sports and Talk. John Hickman, Luke Young, Rylan Ortiz here on the call. I mentioned Toro Taxes. If you let us know this, if you're watching on YouTube and you're in the building, why don't you put in that chat, comment Toro 10 giveaway, Toro, T-O-R-O, 10 giveaway, and you have a chance to win $10 to the concession stand. We'll announce it around halftime. So put your name there. Let us know who you are. Here comes the Tigers driving, and they get another bucket. That is Loftus. Loftus having a great game here at 8 points. Bethany now driving. Need an answer. Is it going to be Brobston? It is. He usually hits his first 2 in the building, and when that swish is so pure, it's going to get that net popped up in that rim.
Just a great finish by Rhett Brobston. Couple threes is going to do it for him.
17-22 is our score. 5-point advantage for Ardmore. Driving in, and this time they're going to reciprocate some of that physical play, and Brobson's going to get called for a foul. Ardmore got the penalty in the first. Bethany's going to pick up the first team foul in the second quarter. I think the refs know that this could be a very physical matchup, and so they are calling it tight, but they are calling it both ways. Loftus driving left, bad pass. Good job from Jaggers. Jaggers, can he go all the way? Takes the bump, and it is a blocking call. I like it. You don't always just reward a guy so he takes a hit. That was Loftus moving, and so the ball's going to stay with Bethany.
Guys, Bethany can shoot the three ball, with the best of them. When they get hot, not much can slow them down. But you can't sacrifice down low, right? You never can sacrifice that on both ends of the floor. I want to see them start blocking Ardmore out of the paint later on this half.
Jaggers gets the inbound pass. Sidness inside to Weaver. Weaver kicks it out. Is this 2 in a row for Brobson? Nope, short. Rebound into the game of Skinner. One thing that Luke's kind of mentioning, too, is Bethany's really good at going inside out. First going into Jaggers or Brady. And right now it's kind of sticking in the perimeter. That time it did go inside and kicked out, just missed. Good block from Jaggers and the rebound. That's a man's rebound. He's got a wolf on him. That means someone from behind. He's fouled. No call. Ball's hit. Throws it ahead. Sidness. Everybody settle down. Jagger says, I'll settle down. I'll get fouled. Throw it up. But the foul is on the floor. 2 team fouls on Ardmore.
Guys, I'm sitting right above the Ardmore section over here on the visitor side of the gym. To say they are displeased right now would be a little bit of an understatement. They are not happy with that no call right there.
Brady and Chapman both back into the game. Dempsey, Neal looking for the play. He's trying to get him out here. Here we go to Jaggers. Jaggers to Brady. Brady up top, inside. Weaver. Oh, he takes the bump, gets it up. Maybe could have been an offensive goaltending. Either way, he makes the layup. Good finish in traffic.
Great finish by Jagger Weaver. Just phenomenal what he's doing right now.
22-19, 3-point game. 1 possession game, 6 minutes to go. Bethany's staying in a zone. It's a 1-3-1 type of look. Usually they play man. There's something on film that Coach Holliday's seen where he's given a little trouble to Ardmore with this zone. They're looking inside, not there. Going to throw it to Skinner. He drives in. This is their leading scorer, Ellison, at least on the season. It's been Loftus tonight. Here's Ellison. He fires up the lefty three. Doesn't get the friendly bounce, but Brady blocks out, gets the rebound.
And that block
Weaver
out right there.
Right, pass it ahead to Chapman. Chapman baseline. We've got a shot for Neal. Open three, and he drains it.
Great shot by Dempsey Neal. Man, just like John said, when you have a shot so pure, you got to fix the net after.
They're doing that a lot this game. I didn't see it at all once in the girls' game. I don't think that's a switch net in between. I think it's from yesterday, but either way, that net is popping tonight. 22-22. 5 minutes to go in the half. Brady denied. Odom sent it out. Stays with Ardmore, though.
Well, guys, when I accidentally almost cut John off there, I was going to say that Breck Brady block out to get the rebound. You can't underrate a move like that. And then he has that defense on the other end of the floor. That kid's doing exactly what they need right now.
Stolen by Bethany. 2-on-2, not really have numbers. Neal loses control, but Brady's able to control. He takes a hit. He's fouled. They're calling traveling first. Boy.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Everybody on this side of the gym at least saw it.
Your side liked it. So did the coach over here with Ardmore. Felt like he was hit into the travel. He did travel, but I think he was fouled first. Nice crossover, able to go nowhere. Jackson had a little bit of a move, but it stays. Ball's out. We'll see if ball don't lie on this possession. Stubblefield looking inside. Now he's going to keep it out. Now they're inside. Odom trying to do something on Brady. Not there. Loftus, 22-22 is our score. He looks inside. Elbow jumper. No good. Good rebound from Jaggers.
Jagger.
That's a foul. No call. This side is now very upset. Boy, these refs, they've been good, but we knew it was going to be an intense physical game. Weaver, corner 3-0. Okay, we've got Neal open for 3. We have Neal open for 3. No good rebound. Brady, I think that should just be a jump ball, but they are going to call a foul. That one fortunate to go our way.
Yeah, Brady upset with that call. The size is going to catch up with you at some point.
Tied ball game. We've been tied for a little bit. Little back door. Weaver was there. Couldn't quite get it. He gets it back at the wing. Drives elbow jumper short. It's going to go Ardmore's way. Stubblefield. He's got no numbers. And the ball stolen from behind Bethany. Has control. Chapman left wing. Needs to slow it down. Maybe find Brady inside. The entry pass does make its way in there, but from behind, Stubblefield knocks it out. We've got a helter-skelter. Couple of possessions here. No one scoring. 22-22, but a 3-ball up. No good. Can anybody get it? Chapman does. We've got a pace happening here. Is Bethany going to slow it down? They are. Weaver says, all right, let's settle it up. Let's get in the set we want. Little jab step. Back at it. Now it's a man-to-man defense. Might want to try to post up Jaggers or Brady on the block. Chapman in trouble. Oh, not a good pass, but a foul on Ardmore. I believe Odom. That's going to be 14 fouls. One more is going to send Bethany to the line.
Jeez, what a kerfuffle, as my mom always calls it. Good night. These guys are just going back and forth all night long. Great ball game to watch here, folks.
Did you just give your mom a shout out?
I did.
That's the way to do it right there, young man. Any Valentine? To Valentine's tomorrow. So, Rylan, which young lady you want to give a shout out to?
I do not have a young lady in mind. I am.
None of the Lady Broncos?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, smart move there, too. Well, I want to give a shout out to Victory Mattress Outlet. They have name brands and more for less. You can know this. You're the winner at Victory Mattress Outlet. You're never going to pay retail prices on top brands, so you can keep that money under your mattress. It's a small family business. They love helping people. A variety of options. They got selections for all price ranges, quality budget choices. They've got guest beds. I mean, you could use it for your lake house, a kid's room. There's high-end choices. Mattresses, they've got the bases, the box frames, the pillows, the protectors, furniture, even some recliners. Victory Mattress Outlet, Northwest Expressway, Rockwell. Brady inside, couldn't control the entry pass from Chapman. It's a turnover, 22-22. That timeout not effective for Bethany. Ball's loose. Neal fighting for it. He's hit, but ball stays with us. Double team should have numbers here. Who can convert? Weaver. Oh, Chapman. Left side. Jab step. In. Floater. And it goes.
Great floater by Malachi Chapman. Just a pure shooter out here. And has been all season long.
Zone look still for Bethany. They have the lead by 2. Ellison, the lefty, passes it to left. Loftus. Out. Oh, a little step there. Maybe a travel. Skinner throws it inside. Back out to Ellison. Ellison's got a green light. Got to watch him. He's going to pump fake from the wing. Good closeout from Neal. Time is under 2 minutes before half. Little jump shot up by Jackson. No good. Bethany can extend the lead. They're going to settle down. Look to Coach Holliday for the play. Going to set it up. Let's see what set they run. Looking to Brady in the post. Good job fronting him. You're going to see a lot of active hands around Brady. Good hustle. And then they're going to call it off of a foot of one of our Broncos. Got to give it up to, I think that was Jackson with the incredible hustle there on the sideline.
Yeah, just incredible hustle by Jagger. He's been hustling this whole game, whole season, pretty much his whole Bethany career. He is just a hustle player. That's just what type of player he is.
I was talking about Jackson on the Ardmore, but you are truthful on the hustle of Weaver, especially on the football field. That kid took so many hits this season, always got back up, and was a energy. This is an old school reference. You wouldn't know this, Ryland, but the Energizer Bunny. Always going. That was Jagger Weaver. Ardmore's possession of the ball, 24-22. A minute 20 before half. Bethany hanging on to a lead. Ball's loose. Ellison gathers it. Ardmore's going to reset. Again, 1-3-1 look. Interesting defense here from Bethany. It's done well, keeping these athletic Tigers off, and it forced a steal. Oh, he's going all the way. Give him 2. Jaggers playing some basketball. I think that's 8 for Jaggers.
Just great athleticism and finishing by Denton Jaggers. What a play.
We're under a minute. Good chance Bethany has the lead going into half. You got to finish the quarter strong, and they force another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the Tigers.
Yeah, if the Tigers want to win this game, they got to limit those turnovers and quit giving Bethany the ball.
Coach Holliday, I think, probably wanting one shot here. See if Bethany can use all 42 seconds of this clock. Entry past Jaggers. They might get a shot here. They do, so don't wait for it. Go get it. Another bucket, 10 for Jaggers.
John, did he look on that shot?
That guy is really good at basketball.
He can play, can't he, Luke? 28-22. Screen for Ellison. Doubled off. Oh, Jaggers gets another one. Throw ahead. Give him a bucket. He's going to dunk it. Buzzer. No good. The crowd's going. No.
Wow. What pure athleticism and dunking power by Denton Jaggers. Throws it in with the two-hand stuff.
To quote Luke Young, that kid can play basketball.
That kid can play.
Luke, give me your impressions of this first half. It's 30-22. There was a little bit of a lead for Ardmore, and then Bethany comes storming back to take an 8-point lead into the locker room.
We've said it a couple of times, but this Ardmore team is extremely physical. They're extremely fast-paced. They're going to challenge you to play up to their level. Unfortunately for them, they've met a team that has consistently done that all season. This Bethany Bronchos squad has the endurance, they have the athleticism, they have the finishing power to go up with the best of them, as you just saw at the end of this half. Both teams have made their mistakes, but right now, Bethany is in the driver's seat.
I forgot to mention again the Toro Taxes giveaway. Luke, I don't know if anyone has commented. We maybe give them a little bit more time, but if you go to our YouTube page right now, and you got to be in the building. Now you got to be in the gym, but put in the chat Toro 10 giveaway, and I've got a $10 ticket for you to the concession stand here at Bethany High School. So you got a little bit of time here left to do that. We're going to take a commercial to the Blake Nightingale halftime show. You in this little halftime comment Toro 10 giveaway, and I got $10 for you to go spend at the concession stand. John Hickman, Rylan Ortiz, Luke Young here on GSN Sports and Talk. 30-22 is our score. We'll be back after this.
All right, we're back out here talking with Blake Nightingale at State Farm Insurance right here on Northwest Expressway. Blake, why don't you tell everybody where you're at? Then we're going to find out about some insurance. Where are you at?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just located here off of Northwest Expressway in between Rockwell and Council, just west of the Canes. So we're right there over there by the Target. So
there you go. Talk insurance and talk Canes or something like that. Well, Blake, there's several questions I have, and I want to get this out of the way again.
Okay.
State Farm Insurance has some really good rates on auto insurance. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. We have just recently had some other rate reductions, and this is the prime time to be shopping after all, credit card bills, Christmas bills all went up, and so you're looking for ways to save money. This year is going to be the year. If you come with us, State Farm, we're going to save you some money. So,
and I can vouch for that. You can save, well, I guess I should say, depending on what you have, you can save you some money, because some of these insurance companies are so high. Come over to State Farm, you're going to save you some money.
Yeah, absolutely. There are ways to save. I would just say constantly, reevaluating your coverage and making sure you got the right stuff. But we're always looking to do both. We're wanting to get you the best coverage for the best price. So,
well, speaking of the best coverage, we've got a special season coming up called the Storm Season.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about homeowners insurance,
Yep.
roofs, all of that stuff
Yep.
with the storm system coming up. We just had some storms here this past couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, now's the time. I mean, we're getting ready to get into spring season in the next couple of months. We say storm season, but we just had a tornado a couple of weeks ago. So
Right.
storm season seems to be all year long with Oklahoma. But primarily, we get into that hail season coming up in the next few months, and that's the perfect time before this happens to make sure you've got the right policy in place. And we're always glad to look over your policy and make sure you got the right coverage. So.
And the roof is so important anyway. Is there any possibility before the storm season comes that, well, I don't know, can they do anything to prepare for what's coming up?
Yeah, so a couple things outside of the roof. One thing I always tell people, take a quick video of all your stuff in your house. Obviously, we never think that a tornado is going to happen, but if it does, just having a simple video of all your contents and just what you have around the house is crucial in the claims process. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, I just tell people, this is the time to find who you trust, both as an insurance provider and as a roofing contractor. It's always important to find, whenever that storm happens, to have somebody that you trust getting up there. You're going to have people from out of state, Texas, wherever, coming to tell you that you got a roof that needs to be fixed. And so just having those people around you and starting now before it happens, because when it happens, it kind of can be chaotic for you. So
Absolutely. Well, Blake, tell us again before we get on some other stuff, how important it is. We always talk about shop local, but that includes your local insurance agent too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things I think that we provide, I've got 6 licensed staff members, and they're willing to answer questions. And so it's not call 100 number, sit on hold for 30 minutes, and then talk to somebody you don't even know. It's when you call in, you're going to talk to the same person, and you're going to have that resource available to you. Furthermore, when it comes to the roof, it's one of those things where you've got to make sure you've got the right coverage. There's a lot of different policies out there in Oklahoma right now. And so you just want to make sure that you've got the coverage in place that you think you do and that you want. So.
And you're local. Can't get much local than you. You grew up in Enid just like I did. So
yes, I'm from Enid here, been in the city for now, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I don't know how old I am. But anyways, it's one of those things where I'm just down the street and I'm always here to help. So
you really are. Now, as we get into the storm season and other things, you have other insurance. You have renter's insurance. You have, gosh, you can cover boats. You can cover all kind of things, right?
Yeah, we like the big 3. We love auto, home, and life, but we've got it all. We can cover your business. We can cover your health needs. We can do boats, RVs, recreational vehicles. And so anything you need, we can take care of for you.
Well, we appreciate your support of our broadcast of Bethany High School and all your interest in what you're doing around the local schools here, not just Bethany. You're here for everybody. Like your good neighbors. That's such a good slogan.
Yeah.
You ever walk in the door and you think that you hear that jingle, like a good neighbor?
I know.
I'd sing it, but
well, I am here, and I'm here to be a good neighbor, and I'm glad to help and be a local resource. So.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us your phone number again and your address and any other information you want to give us? Absolutely.
You can reach us here at 405-728-1313. You can also text or call anytime. My address here is 7304 Northwest Expressway, just off of, just between Council and Rockwell. And so give us a call anytime. We're here to help. Go Broncos.
And I can vouch every time I come in here, they're really friendly in here, so you'll really like it. Blake, thank you again, and we'll be back to visit with you soon.
Thank you.
It's my turn to reintroduce us here to Bethany High School inside Bethany's gymnasium. Halftime between the Broncos and the Tigers. Currently 30-22 for those just now joining us. You missed a great first half, but we've got plenty more action as the guys start to retake the floor. Luke Young, John Hickman, Rylan Ortiz all on this one. Hey, I got to say, guys, I know we're the Bethany broadcast, but you mentioned Aiden Ellison. That's a name we call out a lot. He's a great player. His dad's watching on YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk. So I just want to shout out Mr. Ellison out there. I believe his name is Scott Ellison. Even the away team watching GSN Sports and Talk. That means everybody out there should.
Well, that's awesome, Mr. Ellison. Glad you're watching. Your son is a heck of a ball player. I believe leading the team in scoring for the season. Bethany doing a good job on Ellison so far in this game. It's been more so Loftus kind of carrying the load, but it is a 30-22 game. We knew this one was going to be intense, pretty evenly matched teams. So very excited to see how this second half plays out. I mean, it's an 8-point lead. You want that, but this game for sure is not over. And Bethany can't be thinking that. They are the first out of the locker room onto the court warming up. And I'm sure we'll see Ardmore pretty soon. Bethany stayed in that 1-3-1 zone quite a bit. But I'll give Ardmore credit in this sense. Bethany likes to go inside out. There wasn't a whole lot of inside presence as far as paint touches from Breck Brady and Denton Jaggers. Denton was driving a lot and getting to the rack, doing a good job that way. But, boy, they're crowding the paint on those entry passes, the Tigers are. And so the Broncos kind of moving the ball around through cutting, and they're good at that as well, and then finding the open man on the outside. Neal with a couple really good shots. Weaver early. It'll be interesting to see if Griner gets a lot of these minutes in the second half after picking up that foul. I could see him assigned to Ellison again. There might be more of a focus on Loftus. So Ardmore's got some decisions to make, too, how they're going to attack the Broncos. But a great first half, 30-22. Luke, in the second half, we saw Chapman in the first half do really well. But is there another X factor for Bethany? If they're going to pull out this game, who do you think needs to have the best second half as far as an individual player on the Broncos?
Honestly, for me, it's a tough pick because you could really go with any of the guards right here, but I see Neal and Weaver as two names that could have a big chance to step up here as second, maybe third options. I've said it before, but Bethany can shoot the three ball with the best of them when they get hot. If one of those guys gets hot right now, it's the end of the road for Ardmore.
Yeah, Jaggers and Chapman, two big first halves. On the outside, Brobson hit a three. It would be good to see him kind of get really hot in the second half. And, of course, we mentioned Neal as well, who carried a lot of those minutes. Now, the refs are going to play an instrumental role as well if they keep calling it consistently with the contact or if they start loosening up. The crowd's kind of got into it there in the first half. You know, if you're a ref, you're in a lose-lose situation. No matter what you do, someone's going to be upset. And there were a lot of voices, of course, in this gym tonight. Great crowd here on homecoming. We have the sophomore, Mr. Rylan Ortiz. You were kind of away today. There was an assembly, though, right? I mean, you had to take a field trip with the Key Club, but did you hear about the assembly today? Was there one?
Yes, there was one today. I have not heard anything about that.
Well, we're kind of good to see the crowd out here tonight, though. The students have showed up, some of them in some of the homecoming T-shirts, those tan ones out. And then after the game, they're going to be announcing a homecoming king and queen. And if we're still on air, we'll kind of bring the results to you. I don't know if you're that interested in that, but we'll have a post-game show afterwards, and we'll see if we're in the way or not. Here comes the game, 30-22. Griner in. Now we're in the paint. This is Brady. This is what Bethany does. They start off the second half beating the monster, and he gets two.
Yeah, if I was Ardmore's coach right now at halftime, I would definitely be telling them stick to not letting them get in the paint at all.
Great pass inside. That was Stubblefield to Jackson. Jackson finishes it 2-2 in the second half. Here comes Jaggers. Back out to Griner. Little ball movement to the corner. Chapman goes baseline. Finds Jaggers to the wing. Drives in enough. Ball tipped by Stubblefield. Call it a block. Ellison going to push it. Ellison lefty. Oh, he gets it. Takes the bump. No call. Brady with a big-time rebound. Kicks ahead to Chapman. Weaver, instead of going to the hole, he brought it out to the wing. Had a bad angle there. Stubblefield with the rebound. Fast and furious pace. Ellison trying to control it, and he does. He's on the left wing. Gets a screen. Goes right. Fires up that lefty. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Jackson. Turns and spins, and he puts it in. 4 points for him in the second half.
Yeah, if I was Coach Holiday, I would probably be telling our Bethany guys to watch, obviously, these floaters, because that's what's killing us right now are these floaters.
32-26, 6-25. Chapman goes right, up, and ball either knocked out of his hands or just lost control of it. Laster has got 3 fouls and loses it on the pass over. Griner on the right side. Stubblefield on him. So a man-to-man defense here from Tigers. Stubblefield does reach in. That was kind of a problem with their guard coverage in the first half. He's going to pick up a quick foul.
Guys, I think Ryland
That's what got Lee and Laster in trouble. Sorry, Luke, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say Ryland brought up a couple good points out there, especially about the floater that's been killing Bethany right now. You want Ardmore shooting threes. Have them try to beat you with the three ball. They're too good down low. If they shoot it, so what? But that's where they got to win.
Bethany back to their bread and butter. Throw it into the block to Brady. Brady turns, spins, gets hammered by Stubblefield. So back-to-back fouls on the sophomores.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Breck Brady, you just need to go to the rim, do your job, and just shoot the ball.
Got to convert those fouls. Hits the first of two, 33-26, and even 6 minutes on the clock. So 2 minutes gone here in the second half. We're in the third quarter at Bethany High School. Two good-looking free throws from Brady. 34-26, physical game, fair game. Both teams just competing. Loftus and Ellison. A couple good guards here for Ardmore. Loftus dancing a little bit on the right side. Goes over to Ellison. He's the lefty inside. Laster. Back to Ellison. Little pump fake. Crosses. Goes between his legs. Looks over to the right side. A little drive in from Loftus. Floater up. No good. Weaver. Rebound. Weaver clears. He's going to bring it up. Passes ahead. Jaggers. Brady's looking to screen for Jaggers. Gets a little space over to Chapman. Weaver wing. Touches paint. Loses control there. Ball was tipped so he could dribble again. Laster all over Griner. Griner spins with the left. Now back to the right. Picks up his dribble. Finds Jaggers. Drives in. Touches paint. And gets an open three from Weaver, who knocks it down.
Wow, Jagger Weaver just electric in the second half starting. Just fired up after that shot. And again, when you have a shot so pure like that, you got to knock the net back down.
I think we got a couple new nets. That net pops and catches on the rim as well. Play stops just for a brief second. Ellison pump fakes into the short corner. Back out to Ellison. Ellison's going to retreat, set it up, get a screen. Jackson sets that screen. Laster over to his buddy. That's Loftus. Misses the three. Nice rebound from Ellison. Drives in. Paint. Lefty. Oh, no good. Brady clears it. A nice outlet to Chapman. Chapman doesn't have numbers. Good job from Ardmore getting back. He's going to have to pass that out. Finds Griner. We're in the corner again. It's back out. Here comes Jaggers from behind. The ball's hit. Good job from Ardmore. Here comes Stubblefield losing control of the ball, but there's a reach in from Jaggers. He's going to pick up the foul. I believe it's going to be 2 on Jaggers. Brady's upset. He sees Sidness coming in, which is usually him. And he's not liking that, which I don't blame him. But especially the offense was really flowing through Brady to start.
I wonder if they just want to keep him fresh for later on this quarter. Yeah, at the start of the the start of the fourth. Because once we get to that fourth and crunch time, I can't imagine he's off the floor for very long.
Little question here on the score. I think more so on the foul. So they're talking it over here, trying to make sure everything is correct. So they're going over the sheets. It's about team fouls. You might hear the coach a little bit talking about it.
Well, they're
talking about Stubble. Go ahead. Yeah, Stubblefield had 2, and that was kind of the argument.
I was going to say, while they're deliberating that, to go back to my previous point, it's okay if Ardmore shoots the three ball. They don't shoot it quite like Bethany. You saw in their last offensive possession, they missed the three, even got the offensive rebound, had a chance to put it back, and still couldn't come away with anything. Keep them around the perimeter.
We got a kind of a 2-3 look here from the Broncos, staying in a zone. Chapman hits it from behind. Neal has it. He's got Weaver. Passes ahead. Weaver is going to stop. Keeps his pivot foot and finishes.
Great pass by Dempsey Neal on the assist, and then great just finish with the right hand by Weaver.
Stubblefield out back to him, and he just couldn't get that pass. Laster trying to dump it off to him just outside the fingertips. 39-26 is our score. That's a 13-point game. 3 minutes, 49 seconds to go in half.
Guys, is it just me or does it feel like the game has sped up for Ardmore right now?
Yeah, every shot they're getting is tough. It's contested. No real open looks yet. In the second half, just been a different ball game. Jaggers double team, dribbles, passes out Neal. Neal looking back to Jaggers. Got a little space. Floater up and good.
Yeah, now Bethany's starting to come back with our own floaters that Ardmore definitely needs to watch out for in the paint.
Three-pointer up. No good. Jaggers clears. It's an 11-4 quarter currently in favor of Bethany. Weaver weaving through the defense. Finds Chapman short. Laster with a rebound. Under 3 to go in the third. Laster has 3 fouls. He's been clean in this second half. All of those came in the first quarter. Jackson cross court. Stolen. Tried to find Thomason, who just couldn't get it out there. It was a little deep. Bethany's defense been suffocating in this third. Building a little lead here. Coach Holliday settles them down. Weaver dribble handoff. Running around the perimeter. He gets to the corner. Back with the ball on the left wing. Cross court. It does find Jagger short. We got a 3-second on Sidness, I believe. So that was a quick breather for Brady Luke, like you mentioned. So he's back in with Brobston.
Yeah, he's
I feel like
big part. He's got to stay fresh.
Yeah, I feel like if you are Coach Holliday, you just need these paint points and obviously these threes to fall. So, yeah.
We see Brobston and Neal and Brady coming in to join Weaver and Jaggers. 1-3-1 kind of look here. Double fields. And so there's a kind of a little bit of a battle on the screen. Neal was trying to get over the screen of Jackson, but he held Jackson. That's what the ref saw. So that's going to be a foul on Neal. That's his first. Second team. So there's 2 team fouls on each team. Jackson picks up his dribble. Finds Stubblefield on the right. Stubblefield, elbow. Corner, Thomason. Back out. This is Ellison. The lefty, which Neal's trying to force him left. That's his dominant hand. Gets plenty of space. You really want to force him right. Thomason fires up the 3. That time it's good. Boy, Ardmore needed that. Been a drought. Able to get that 3 to drop from the senior guard. Here comes Weaver. Gets to the short corner. Inside to Brady. Double teamed. He's fouled. Puts it up, and it doesn't drop. Good job from Bethany to feed the big fella. That's kind of their offensive start. See what he does, and then let him go to work.
Yeah, I feel like Breck is definitely one of those big guys that can just go to the rim and put it in.
Brady 2 for 2 from the line. Make it 3 for 3. It's a 12-7 quarter, which isn't crazy, but it has helped to build upon this 8-point lead. So 42-29 with another free throw coming.
Yeah, I feel like these Bethany fans are getting a little rowdy here, but these refs are definitely calling it both sides.
4 out of 4 from the line, 43-29. Stubblefield goes right, gets in the paint over Brady, outstretched arm. Just his presence made that shot tougher. Ellison pump fake. He's got a player in the corner. That's Jackson. He fires up the 3 long. Rebounded battle over and up. Almost an and one opportunity for Odom, who's fighting in the paint. Gets hammered on the shot. 2 free throws for him coming. $43-29, a minute 10 here to go in the third quarter. Both teams trying to get a little momentum heading to the fourth. Odom's free throw looked a little unconventional there and misses the first one. So we stay at 43-29.
John, while we've got a second, I want to bring you back to that Weatherford game. In that loss, we saw Bethany really struggle to get started offensively. They were really slow to develop their offense. It's been a completely different story here tonight.
Full court man look from Ardmore. No real trap out of it, just full court presence. And a bad pass from Neal. He's fortunate. Jaggers got it. Missed the shot. Brady fighting for it. Great rebound. He goes straight up, and he's a child.
Good night. Breck Brady just puts it up there. Pure athleticism, size, and strength from the young sophomore.
Luke, what's the difference between the first half and the second half with Breck Brady?
Man, I couldn't tell you. The guy is just seeing it right now. He's in the right spot constantly. Doesn't matter who's on him.
His first free throw miss on the evening. 45 seconds. Ardmore trying to get a foul there. No call. Odom, he's going to get the and one. You got to give it to the refs. They're calling it on both sides of the floor there. And Odom, he gets a chance to go back to the line to try to get one of these to drop. He missed earlier, but he has a chance to get this one to fall for and at one.
Yeah, and here comes Malachi in for Rhett Robston. Brett talking to the ref saying, that's not me.
40 seconds, 45-32. A very important end to this quarter right here for Ardmore. They need a stop and a bucket, and then you're feeling better about this fourth quarter. 45-33, 12-point lead. Of course, Bethany would like to hold for the last shot. Ardmore's hoping to force a steal or a bad shot and try to get something sneaky before the fourth. Weaver dancing. Brings it back out. No count. Not close enough. Now he attacks. Finds Neal an NBA three. Wow! Woo! What an end. 10 seconds left. Ardmore really needs something here to stop the bleeding. Oh, it could get worse. Are they hemorrhaging? Chapman, three. He's fouled. No call. What hustle there from Weaver. Oh, I wouldn't have counted, but the hustle and the heart. What an end to the quarter with that deep three from Neal. 48-33. Let's go to Luke. Luke, give me your thoughts about this third quarter.
Guys, I'm loving the way the Broncos are playing right now. They're being so intelligent on the floor right now. They're being so smart with the basketball. I bring you back to that Weatherford game on the road. They were really trying to force their passes inside to Breck Brady. Today, it's been the complete opposite. They're letting the offense develop naturally, trusting their shot, trusting their athleticism, and the teamwork is really letting them rise above right now.
I want to give a shout out to Coyote Pond, 5804 Northwest 63rd. They're home of the 20 FFL transfer, 405-470-7999. We've got the fourth quarter coming up right after this.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the
We're back. GSN Sports and Talk. John Hickman, Ryland Ortiz, Luke Young. If you didn't know, that's who we are. I'm John on the mic right now. 48-33. Great finish to that quarter for the Broncos. Ardmore really needs to get the ball rolling here quickly. It's been a tough go in that third quarter. Great defense from the Broncos and a great presence inside. That's a good start right there for Ardmore. And now this isn't just a full court man. Oh, are they going to trap out of it? Looks like it's just a full court man. Neal dribbling. Ellison doing a great job on him. Here comes Weaver. Now here's a trap. Knocked out by Odom. Good job reading what Bethany was trying to do there.
Now, if you're Ardmore to work back into this game, they need to stick with what worked for them in the first half. Don't start launching those threes. Keep trying to get it underneath the bucket.
They're reading that trap well and watching the eyes of the Broncos. They force a turnover. Stubblefield needs to convert. Oh, it's off his knee. Does the ref see it? Oh! That one ref said he was going to call a foul, and he didn't. And they just give the ball to Ardmore. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, and he traveled. Golly, I mean, Lee had a shot. For some reason, didn't pull it. And then he traveled. Oh, I guess that's a ball don't lie situation.
The three ball is not their game. I'm not surprised that he passed that up. This trap, getting it back in the paint, that's how they're going to get back in this game.
The intensity in the room has risen, of course, as well on the court. So they are trying to find ways to kind of send the trap on the ball handler. 48-35, 13 seconds. Bethany's got to keep its composure here. They're going to face intense pressure. Double team on the entry pass. Dropped. Another turnover. Unsuccessful in keeping their composure on the inbounds play. Ellison out. Finds Laster. Over. Lee. Lee drives in. Kicks out. That's Ellison wide open. Corner three. Hit the side of the backboard. And he stepped on the inline. 6 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the game. Griner going to come in, settle things down. He's going to get Neal, the senior, who's experienced all kinds of pressure, a little quicker with his feet back in from Coach Holliday. Weaver, Chapman. Okay, here comes the trap. They're watching it, and he's fouled. Laster, that's his fourth. He hadn't picked up one since the first, but that's 4 on him, Luke.
Looks like they're going to keep him on the floor right here. He doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Corner, Jaggers. Boy, they are physical right now. He's a senior. He knows what to do with the ball. His job is to find Weaver for 3. No good. Brady up. He's up and it's good.
That right there might have been the most important offensive rebound and shot of this night, that one Brady just put in.
Laster, went without putting the ball down. No travel. Griner gets it. He's going to wolf. Finds it. Gets it away. Good job. Jagger's going to clear it. He's going to push it. 3 on 2. Chapman corner. Good job. No shot. Lee closed out. Good pass inside to Jagger with a layup. The Broncos are playing good team basketball.
When they play like this, they're unstoppable, and I'll stand on that.
That's a foul on Weaver. Luke, I mean, there's still game left, so I don't want to be a little too crazy about this, but this is a really good Ardmore team. Bethany is playing really well as a team on both ends of the court.
They've been allowed to get into what they're comfortable with. That high speed, be more physical, take advantage of the mistakes game is what Bethany thrives on.
This has been quiet in this second half. No bucket there. I don't think he scored in the second half, if I remember correctly. Jaggers over. Griner inside. And Brady just couldn't quite convert it. I think he jumped. It was a little bit off balance on that shot. No good. Ardmore, with a stop, they got to score, and they're going to get an easy one there. Nice pass into Jackson. Jackson's been kind of the star of the second half.
Both teams had pretty good ball movement on their respective possessions. Like to keep that happening.
Now Ardmore kind of settles down. They're still trapping Griner in the corner. What do we got? Do we have a timeout or a foul? I'm looking over here. I think it's a timeout on Coach Holliday. It's a full. So we're going to take it with him. Before we do, don't forget, Simplify Tech Solutions, 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, 405-212-4248. We'll be back right after this.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
Welcome back. Bethany Bronco Sports. GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube, gospelstation.com online. You got to scroll there to that Sports and Talk button. Hit that. We're streaming all over the internet these days. We got the video stream right now on YouTube. Thank you all for joining us. Want to give a shout out to Victory Mattress Outlet. They've got mattresses, they've got recliners, they got pillows, they got furniture, bedroom sets, and more. Very thankful for the partnership with Victory Mattress Outlet. Go see them right there at the Northwest Expressway in Rockwell corner. Trap coming. 52-37 is our score. Bethany up. Brady in that corner. Skip pass off the hands of Lee. Good job playing a little defensive back there to tip it out. However, the ball does stay with Bethany. Coach Kubik getting the Tigers all fired up. Here comes Griner. Floater. Short. Ball's loose. Who's going to get it? Ellison is. But Griner hustles from behind. Ellison gets it. Stays control. Got a 3-on-1. Lefty. It's good. And an and one. Big time bucket for Ardmore.
Ardmore's sticking around here to play, guys. I mean, if they know one thing, it's that their physicality is what's going to bring them back into this one. They're only back down 12 from what was almost 20. They are still very much within striking distance.
52-40. Interesting play from Coach Holliday here. He's taking Brady out and putting in another ball handler in Neal. So the big guy's out, going with a very guard-heavy look with Jaggers. Griner does a good job splitting the double team and just looking for Jaggers, but the ball thankfully is knocked out. Will stay with Bethany. 12-point lead, 4 minutes, 29 seconds. Can they hang on for a victory against a very tough and talented Ardmore Tigers team? Oh, Jaggers was open. Neal missed him, but he does get the ball in. That's exactly what you want. Chapman's going to have a double team. Lee, is going to get the foul call, which if you're Ardmore, you're not too mad at, as far as you got to get this thing close when you want to start fouling to send Bethany to the line. That's 3 team fouls, 5, and Bethany would be shooting. So you still want to stay aggressive. Double team. Griner baseline. Little kill dribble, but he picked up his foot. Coming the other way.
Yeah, if you're Bethany's offense, you just got to get the ball to go in the net.
That is exactly what you want, Mr. Ortiz. The ball in the net. Good call. It's like the one with the most points wins, right? Here we go. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be loose. Ref right there. He's going to stay Tiger basketball. Another kind of offensive defensive substitution. Since Ardmore has the ball, we're sending back in the big fella. Brady in. Neal takes a seat. Zone defense on the inbounds play. Ball's long. Ooh, close, but that's the right call. Lee kept it here in the front court. Chapman with a nice steal ahead to Griner. Griner's attacked. He's doubled. A timeout from Coach Holliday. Good job. Coach is going to go with a full timeout. So, you know what, Mr. Ortiz, we're going to take it with him. I want to give much shout-outs to our sponsor. We got a great game, 52-40. We're under 4 to go in the game. We'll have the conclusion of this Bethany Bronco matchup right after this.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
We're back here on Bethany Bronco Sports. Luke, I'm going to turn it over to you. What's your expectation for the last 4 minutes?
My expectation is that any time Bethany has basketball, you have to anticipate 2 defenders immediately on you. That's why I think they went with that primary ball handling squad for a little bit there before bringing Breck Brady back on the floor. I'd be interested to see how many different changes like that they do for the rest of the game, how many different personnel groups we bring out.
52-40. I had to sneak a nacho from the concession stand. If you ever get a chance, you're here and watching, you get $10 from Toro Texas. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Foul on Griner. Their coach for Ardmore is very upset, calling it an intentional one. He needs to be careful not to get a technical.
He's getting close, guys. He's got good assistance right there bringing him back, but that is very, very close. A different week, and that's attacked right immediately.
So the refs are talking about it, but it's a foul on Griner. This coach, he's going to get a technical. I mean, he's really close. That was a little bit over the line there. Refs showed a lot of grace with him. Ellison in, elbow, out. Can they hit the three? And they do. Loftus knocks it down. 3:30, 9-point game. We're in the single digits. They break the press. Chapman, he goes all the way in. He's bumped. He's going to get 2 free throws. That is the correct call. And a good job from Chapman not forcing that to Brady and just going up strong. 2 free throws come in.
Hey guys, you both had a better angle on that one than I did. Was it just a hit on the wrist? What did you see there?
He wasn't, his angle kind of went into Chapman as he went up and hit him with the body is what it looked like from my vantage point.
Yeah, these refs are definitely calling it both ways. But obviously this Ardmore coach over here does not think so whatsoever.
Coach Cuban he's not. He has said good job to him sometimes. Chapman hits 1 out of 2. 10 points. Ardmore wants to get this back into single digits. Plenty of time. They just got to hit. Little reach-in foul. That's going to be, I believe, 4 team fouls on Bethany. So both teams are flirting with the penalty. 4 team fouls on both. The next foul on either team is going to send a player to the line. Loftus is at the top. They see him. Now he's going to switch it over to Ellison. Ellison's going to drive by. It's a little bit of a double team. Loftus, middle. Now they're going inside Stubblefield. He goes in on Brady. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Oh, no. And then and one. Jackson with the and one. So not only are they in single digits, they got a chance to get this to 7, which is still a 3-possession game with 3 minutes and 10. But boy, oh boy, we got one, Luke. We got a ball game.
Oh, friendly bounce on the and one, but it's like I said, man. It's like I said, they were within striking distance that whole time.
That free throw is like a lead balloon. It just dropped. Tough pass. Chapman is able to get it. They beat the press. Jaggers is hit. No call. Kick it out. They're going to try and get some time. There's a helter-skelter defensive look. Weaver has it. Middle. They need to be smart here. Slow it down. We're under 3 to go. Double team coming. Players open. Jaggers. He goes baseline. Goes up. Tough shot. Missed. Brady hits it. Ouch. Jaggers tried a tough finish there. Hard shot. Didn't drop. 53-46, Ardmore ball.
Yeah, that was a tough shot from Denton Jaggers.
Loftus. Chapman, he loses. They just dropped. Bumps. What's he going to do, Chapman? Does he bring it out? He finds Neal. Neal, let's waste some clock. The clock is our friend. 2:20 to go. Neal getting harassed. That's a foul. I mean, he's all over it. And Stubblefield completely reaching across the body. So that's going to send Neal to the line. I don't know how you could even argue that. That was clearly a foul.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul, John. I'm very confident in Dempsey's free throwing capability. So we should see 2 fall here.
The prediction is good on the first. Now, I did see in the JV game one time a technical happened, and Neal was the one coach sent to the free throw line, so they trust him at the charity stripe. The second one is up and no good. 54-46, 2:15 to go. This is Lee for Ardmore. It's a man defense. Now Bethany switches out of it, and it pays off. Good call from Coach Holiday. Weaver, Chapman, good job from behind. Lee really tried to knock that out. They got a foul. Under 2. A foul gets us to the line. Stubblefield this time does not foul. Clean sweep, layup, and it's good. Good job from Stubblefield.
Yeah, you could see Jagger Weaver try and go for the block, but you could see he did not want to get done. And that is a clear foul. Grab the jersey of Jagger Weaver.
Boy, Lee, I think it was Lee literally holding his jersey. And there's a little trash talk. There's a little talking back and forth about it right now. Refs need to kind of intervene here. Unless they're boys and they're just kind of chopping it up. I don't know. But that sends Brady to the line 4-2. He's had a good night. He's only missed one free throw. Now make it 2. It's a little bit, things get a little tighter when you're under 2 minutes to go. 1:39. Every point matters from here on out, obviously. 54-48. Brady's second one, no good. So, clock is running. 1:35 in this game. It's a 6-point game. That's just 2 possessions. Lee in, up and under. Nice shot. So it's still a 2-possession game. Weaver over, finds Neal. Now, do they foul or just play good defense? I don't think they're trying to foul yet. Neal in trouble, stolen. Ardmore's defense, but great job from Weaver, and he's fouled. Smile at him, Weaver. Weaver's got to knock down some free throws. Are they calling it? They called a timeout first. Yeah. So it's a 30-second timeout. So what an interesting play, Luke. They called a timeout before the foul. So no free throws, but possession to Bethany.
Interesting. I was wondering for a second if they were going to look for a tech, if they were going to hunt something like that. Good to see just a timeout. Let them play. 4-point game. It's at this point, it's not about who plays quicker. It's about who responds better. Ardmore has put the pressure on Bethany here. Now it's all about how you respond.
Rylan, you saw the JV game. It was pretty intense, right?
Yes, it definitely was. A lot of fighting. But this game right here is definitely a cat and mouse. It's going to be a good one tonight.
So it's very intense right now, too. They're trying to say Weaver's shooting, but it's not. So Weaver thought he was going to go to the free throw line, but they didn't realize the timeout was called first. So Coach Holliday hopefully had them ready. I don't think the coaches actually communicated to him. The coach has been out of the box. I don't know why they're not giving him. Okay, now the ref. See, one ref told Holliday Weaver's shooting, and the other one said no, and now they're going to figure it out, and it's just going to be Bethany ball. Now, this coach for Ardmore's been out of the box a lot, and we're going to see if they actually call it. He's been warned. This is Jaggers, one-on-one. He's fouled. Good call, easy call. Now, that's going, and a technical on Weaver for talking trash. They've been going at it. I saw it earlier. Lee fouled out, sends Jaggers to the line, and then Weaver's picked up a technical for talking trash to Lee. Oh, what an interesting change of events.
It's about response.
Yeah,
you got to know the situation there. You can't let your feelings get the better of you in that situation.
Yeah, this student section's already waving bye-bye to Ardmore, but I still think it's going to be a close cat and mouse game.
They're waving bye-bye to Lee because he fouled out. Oh. He has been disqualified of the game. However, so that's going to be 2 free throws. But then Ardmore will shoot free throws and then have possession of the basketball. So Jaggers needs to make sure he hits 2. Misses the first. So the refs never came over, but I'm pretty sure I saw him signal technical. We'll watch what happens after this free throw. So 1 out of 2. Now, Ardmore is going to shoot free throws if I'm correct. And this, if they can go 2 out of 2, will gain a point and have the ball. 55-50 is the current score, 1:07. So that technical on Weaver haunting the Broncos.
Yeah, I bet all these Bethany players have butterflies in their stomach, especially the fans. I even have butterflies in my stomach for this game.
Loftus calmly knocks down the first. Denton Jaggers, a senior, hit 1 out of 2. Loftus, a senior, he's hit 1. Is it going to be 2? It is. So they gain a point, even though Jaggers was fouled. All right, Luke, 1 possession game. 1:07, Ardmore's ball.
So far, guys, Ardmore has responded better.
This fourth quarter has been all Tigers. They have played desperate, and it's paid off. Ellison over to Loftus. Here comes Jackson. Loftus dancing. He picked up his dribble, but boy, Brady switches off. That could have been dangerous. Good job on the switch. Here comes the lefty inside the paint. Jaggers
denied by Denton Jaggers. He had all ball control right there and just swats it and says, no tonight.
The problem is it's still Ardmore's ball. Jackson up top. He sent it out, not to a Bethany player. Driving in, Jackson, Brady on him. He throws it up, and he gets it. 1 point game, 30 seconds, timeout. So technically, let's go exactly what it is. It's 31.1 left in this ball game. 1 point lead. Bethany basketball. So, Luke, we expect to see some pressure here from Ardmore. There's going to be some substitutions from Holiday. He knows they're going to be super aggressive. Now, they're going to try not to foul at first. So if you're Holiday, what are you reminding our Broncos?
Remind them that they're going to get pressure immediately. They're going to have defenders glued to their hips as soon as they're even thinking about getting the basketball here. You've got to be smart. You can't rush yourself. Let the play develop naturally. Don't try to force anything. I don't know if Brady's going to be out on the floor, but you know Denton Jaggers is, so he'll have some paint presence if they want to get it to him. He's got a good finish.
I don't think they're going to have time to even get it into the paint. I think they're going to harass them in the backcourt until we cross the timeline and then foul whoever has the ball. You're down one. They can be aggressive. One player's already fouled out. If it's Laster, he'll foul out. They don't foul yet. They just got to beat this press. Can they get it? Now they're going to foul. Let's see if they start fouling now. Very fortunate. Time is ticking. 20 seconds. And there is a foul from Ellison. Going to send Neal to the line, which what you said, Mr. Ortiz, Rylan Ortiz, you said you trust him at the line. He went 1 for 2 last time.
Yeah, I definitely trust him again. Dempsey, I've known him all through grade school, through middle school, through high school. I trust him with these free throws right here.
Now, it would only get it to a 3-point lead. He's got to hit both, the first and short. The sophomore, you know you're feeling nerves. The team tries to encourage him to get this to 2. Brady comes in, little offensive defense. Brobston out. Neal needs to get back into his routine here. He's talking through what's going to happen. It's a foul out, I believe, on Stubblefield. Stubblefield has fouled out. They didn't call it on Ellison. It was on Ellison. Somehow they switched it. Ref said, my fault. It wasn't 1, it was 3. So Ellison just picked up his first foul, and that puts Stubblefield back to 4. So Ardmore has a chance to win this game. A 3 will win it for the Tigers. Now, depending on this free throw, a 2 might tie, or even a 2 could win it depending on if Neal hits this shot. Both teams in the bonus. 1 shot coming from Neal. 17.8 on the clock. No Bronco down there with him. Just him and some Tigers. He's in the den, and he's 0 for 2. He's down. He's got to play some defense. 15 seconds. Here comes Ellison. Ellison loses the ball. Weaver picks it up. Ellison fights it back, and a foul. And I will say that's a tough call.
Great call by the refs, and great defense by Bethany. Wow.
That's a tough one. I think that could have been a play on, but Ellison's kicking himself after having a chance there to go make something special. Weaver fortunate to get the ball. Can anyone hit some free throws? There's still time. Bethany struggling from the line. They could have put this game away on several occasions. Timeout, Ardmore. Oh, boy, we're going to catch our breath. 55-54. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with an exciting finish right after this.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
That's not Wyatt.
Oh, welcome back to GSN Sports and Talk. Johnny Hickman and Luke Young. Mr. Rylan Ortiz, 55-54 is our score. 1 point lead for Bethany. Jagger Weaver, the senior, on homecoming night at the line. 10 flat on the clock. Needs this to get to a 2-point lead, and he drains it. Now, a 3 wins it for Ardmore. 10 seconds. Who's going to take the shot? Is it Ellison or Loftus? Here comes Ellison. He gets a high screen. Weaver stays with him. He gets in the paint. Goes up. Block! It's over!
What a block by Denton Jaggers. Absolutely swatted that thing, and that is going to put it away tonight, folks, with a Denton Jaggers swatted block.
They're talking trash right here. Ball game right in front of us. Good victory here from the Broncos. A tough loss for Ardmore. They wanted this one bad, but a great job. The block at the end from Denton Jaggers secured that win. That was his second one in the fourth. There's all kinds of trash talking happening. I don't understand why so much yapping about this game. Ardmore's intense, and we've got even parents and everybody kind of getting into it. We're going to clear the court here, ladies and gentlemen. Great victory for Bethany. 56-54 is our final score. We're going to have a post-game show, so don't go anywhere. There's halftime. There's all kinds of things going. There are players in the handshake line, and I'm not just going to say one team. There was definitely back and forth. Boy, it was a yapping game, so we're going to make sure everyone's fine, cooler heads prevail, and we'll have a post-game show right after this. So don't go anywhere. John Hickman, Rylan Ortiz, Luke Young will be back right after this.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
Welcome back to GSN Sports and Talk. We're still here in Bethany after a tough victory for our Broncos, 56-54 over the Ardmore Tigers on homecoming night. I'm with sophomore Dempsey Neal. Dempsey, the end was fast and furious and super intense. What kind of environment did it feel like on the court?
Yeah, it was intense for sure. Some questionable calls on both sides, but it's always a lot of fun to be in that situation, especially when coach trusts you and you just got to be ready to come in. And I thought maybe I was just a little, couldn't make a free throw down the stretch.
Yeah, you're a sophomore. This can be a building experience from the free throw line. Overall, you handled the ball well. You did really good. Hit a big three as well. But so moving forward, you want to go back to the line again. How are you going to be even more prepared for that moment?
Just reps, get them up, but also just be ready for the pressure. And I don't think I was ready because I couldn't make them, but yeah.
We'll talk. We talked about it from here. We believed in you. We'll know you knock them down next time. You get in that routine and rhythm and confidence. But there's a lot of yapping here at the end, too.
Yeah.
Any comments about kind of the feistiness with this Tiger team?
Yeah.
Be careful with what you say.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit.
It was back and forth the whole time. But we shouldn't have got attacked there. I know Jagger didn't mean what he said. I don't think he said anything bad, but derogatory way. But we just got to keep our composure and not what the other team is doing. So that's what I'll say.
Well, before we get to the homecoming stuff, how did it feel to kind of be in this environment preparing you for playoffs? I feel like that's probably a good warm-up.
Yeah, for sure. Coming off a loss from Weatherford, and that's probably the most playoff game we'll play in the regular season, and then coming here and doing the exact same thing, but getting a win, that's big for us for sure.
We got a week to prepare for playoffs. We're excited about it. Before we get out of here, how about a homecoming king prediction? As a sophomore, you kind of know this vibe. You're not up for the running, but who do you think is going to be the king and queen tonight?
I'll say Denton and Reese, the two basketball.
Well, now that Reese name, that's an interesting name. Do you know her at all?
I do know her pretty well.
She plays for the Lady Bronchos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you might actually even maybe go on a date with her every once in a while. Is that true? Is that
maybe?
Okay.
I get lucky sometimes. I do.
Okay, so if she wins and she has another king, is that going to cause a rift?
Hopefully not.
Okay,
I'll make sure it doesn't.
You think it'll be Denton though, and you bless that. That'll be fine for you.
Yeah, for sure. I trust Denton.
Well, Tennessee Neal, thank you so much for joining us. Great victory for the Broncos.
Thanks, sir.
Go back and celebrate it with your team. We appreciate it.
Thank you
so much. All right. Well, what's your last thoughts, Rylan? Sorry.
Great game, great dogfight. Definitely as I said, cat and mouse. But just
we're wrapping up.
A bunch of back and forth. So great game, great blocks by Denton, and just great game.
Well, Luke, let's hear your final thoughts. You got to experience it from the opposite side. You were in enemy territory. So how was the vibe on that side of the gym?
Yeah, everything they're saying about Ardmore is true right there. They were vocal the whole time. I thought Ardmore responded really, really well in the fourth. Those missed free throws did make it a little bit scary at the end, but ultimately it came down to ball security, and Bethany had been better about ball security all night long.
Yes, this is such a great game heading into playoffs. Now, they did blow the fourth quarter lead, but they were resilient enough to win it in the end, and it was a close one, 2 points, but they'll take the W. Playing really good basketball, especially if 1 through 3 quarters was really, really good. Fourth quarter, a little bit tough. Now, a lot of the Ardmore faithful maybe just waiting around for some of their players, but homecoming is up. I kind of feel like we're in the way, so we're going to wrap up here. GSN Sports and Talk. We're thankful that you paid attention to us, watched us, stayed with us this evening. We will be broadcasting playoff basketball, so you stay tuned for all that information. We should be in this gym a week from tomorrow. Happy Valentine's to everybody. Happy. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Again, John Hickman, Rylan Ortiz, thank you, Mr. Bronco, for joining us. Special time to have a student with us, and of course, Luke producing the show from afar. We appreciate all that you do for Bethany Bronco Sports. Until next Saturday, God bless, and we'll see you then.
Reese is the daughter of Todd and Christy Harris. She is involved in basketball, soccer, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, and is the Student Council President. Her favorite sports memory was from basketball during her sophomore year. After the regional championship, all the girls were waiting in the locker room for Coach Saylor to come in and celebrate the win. He came in spraying us with water, got a little too excited, then slipped in the middle of the locker room. After making sure he was okay, we all laughed and continued to carefully celebrate. Reese plans to attend Oklahoma Christian University to play soccer and major in finance. She would like to own her own business one day, marry a godly man who can make her laugh and be the best mom to 3 kids. Denton is the son of Chad and Misty Jaggers. He is involved in basketball, soccer, track, and field. His favorite sports memory was beating Muldrow in the area consolation championship last year to advance to the state tournament for the first time since 2020. Denton plans to go to Olivet Nazarene University to play basketball and study business. He plans to marry a God-fearing woman who loves the Lord and raise a big family. Ladies and gentlemen, Reese and Denton representing basketball. Representing golf is Drew Ashmore Jacobson and Ethan Robert Miller. Drew is the daughter of Josh and Haley Jacobson. She is involved in golf, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and a part of FCA leadership. Her favorite sports memory was from day 2 of the state tournament. There was a rain delay when they were told that it would be a while before they let the golfers play again, so they all went to the mall. During that time, they did some shopping, spent an hour in the massage chairs, and got their nails done. Drew says it was the best rain delay ever. Drew plans to attend college, find a husband who is crazy about the Lord, and raise a family who fears the Lord. She wants to find a job that she enjoys, spend time golfing, hang out with her lovely sister, and eat good food until Jesus comes back to get us. Amen. Ethan is the son of Jason and Jen Miller. Ethan participates in golf, and his favorite sports memory is from the Boiling Springs tournament last year. Everyone on the team had fun, goofed off, and played good. Ethan plans to attend Southern Nazarene University to play golf and major in physical therapy. After becoming a physical therapist, he wants to get married, start a beautiful family, retire, play golf, and see Jesus through it all. At some point, he would also like to do Ironman with Baron T. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew and Ethan representing golf. Representing soccer is Corbin Grace Baker and Ethan Ross Herring. Corbin is the daughter of David and Erin Baker. She is involved in soccer and has been a class officer her junior and senior years. Her favorite sports memory is when the van caught a flat tire on the way home from Fort Gibson, and Coach Rinke and Coach Williams had to change it on the side of the highway while her, Avery, and Emily sat in the van, and they didn't get home until almost 3 a.m. Corbin plans to attend Mid-America Christian University and play soccer. She wants to study to become a speech pathologist or be a first-grade teacher. She also wants to marry someone super rich so she can buy whatever she wants and have 4 kids, preferably boys. Ethan is the son of John and Elizabeth Herron. He is involved in soccer, student council, National Honor Society, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. His favorite sports memory was on the way back from Fort Gibson when one of the buses broke down, and we all had to cram into one bus and didn't get home until 3 a.m. Also, when we stopped at Interurban before a football game, and he easily ate 20 pieces of candied bacon. Ethan plans to attend Southern Nazarene University and major in pastoral ministry. He also plans to continue reffing soccer and eventually ref in the World Cup. Ethan wants to marry Representing swim is Sonia Rose Murphy and Baron Michael T. Sonia is the daughter of Michael and Jessica Murphy. She is involved in cross-country, swim, show choir, musical theater, First Priority, Hispanic Heritage Club, and National Honor Society. Her favorite sports memory was when we were stuck at a gas station helping another swim team with their broken down bus. It was around 11 at night and both of our schools were playing tag and duck, duck, goose in an empty gas station parking lot. I was so excited to be tapped on the head after someone said goose that when I began to run after them, my Crocs flew off, causing me to stumble and faceplant into the concrete. It was a good time. Sonia plans to attend Nelson University and major in human services. She intends to pursue a career in social work or counseling, but with the ultimate goal of working in ministry, helping people get to know God and develop a relationship with Him. After college and her career, Sonia hopes to marry a God-fearing man and raise a couple of crazy kids for her parents to spoil. Barron is the son of Bobby Teague and Brittany Bourne. He is involved in football, track, swim, National Honor Society, Key Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and FCA leadership. His favorite sports memory is messing around with Lucas and Sam at practice. Barron plans to attend Southern Nazarene University and major in pre-physical therapy to become a physical therapist. Afterwards, he would like to get married and raise a beautiful family centered around Christ. At some point, he would like to complete an Ironman with Ethan Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonia and Barron representing swim. Representing track is Madison Taylor Bibbs and Jagger Rep Weaver. Madison is the daughter of Kennard and Kristen Bibbs. She is involved in softball, basketball, track, National Honor Society, show choir, and class historian. Her favorite sports memory is from freshman year when they wanted her to run the 300-meter hurdles. Oh, it's late. But she was too scared to even practice the event. She managed to get out of the event at each track event since it was typically at the end of the meets. A meet ended up getting canceled due to weather, and at one of the last meets, the coaches wouldn't let her out of it. And Madison panicked, but she still managed to place fourth and never had to run the event again. Jagger is the son of Stuart and Summer Weaver. He is involved in football, basketball, and track. His favorite sports memory was the 4x4 relay at regionals in Medill to go to state. Jagger plans to attend Olivet Nazarene University to run track and major in sports management. He wants to eventually get married, have 3 kids with a woman who loves Jesus, and live on some land. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison and Jagger representing track. Okay, our returning king and queen are Kate Donnelly and Jackie Payne. Unfortunately, neither one of them could be here, but we will give a quick update on what they are doing. Caton is attending Oral Roberts University, majoring in health and exercise science. She is playing basketball and plans to become a pediatric physical therapist. And might I add, she's doing a great job playing basketball. Caton wants to advise everyone to enjoy the moments with your friends because it goes by so quick. Jackie is attending Southwestern College playing football and golf. He is majoring in business management. His advice is to not take your time for granted. Be excited and open to meeting new people and learn how to study. Let me say that one again. Learn how to study. Okay. Hang on. Our junior candidates tonight are Ava Rose Lilligard and Phoenix Burleson. Phoenix is the son of Nathan and Stephanie Burleson. He is 7 years old and is in Mrs. Hanger's first grade class. His favorite color is blue and he loves Hershey's chocolate bars. He enjoys playing with action figures and Legos. Phoenix's favorite activities are baseball, swimming, hiking, skiing, and watching Henry Danger and Crunch Labs. Ava is the daughter of Corey and Elena Lilligard. She is in Mrs. Smith's first grade class. Her favorite color is pink, and she loves junior mints. She enjoys playing with her hoverboard, dancing, and also watching Henry Danger. Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix and Ava. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Your 20